Hello, everyone. My name is Jared, and I'm going to be telling you about a time that my brother and I nearly wrecked our utility vehicle. When I was 14, 15, I was probably 14, we had a little Ranger. It's a Polaris Ranger. It's like a 2015, and it's not too big. It's not like a RZR. It's not a sport vehicle. It's meant for hauling wood, hauling dirt, pushing snow. So we had these trails in our backwoods, and we rode them almost every day. I mean, during the summertime, it was a lot of fun to ride around. And my neighbor had a hill. It's a pretty steep hill. If this is flat ground, the hill's probably like that. Like, it's probably one of the steepest hills I've seen. We used to sled on it all the time when it snowed. But we thought it'd be a good idea to jump it, and we found out that at 30 miles an hour, you get some pretty decent air, and as you increase speed, you get more and more air and more distance. And to keep in mind, this is a utility vehicle. This isn't a sport vehicle meant for jumping. So I thought it'd be a good idea to get my phone out and start recording. But before I started recording, I just wanted to make sure to have another test run to see if everything was good. So my brother, he went around the house, getting ready to hit the hill, and it was like a 200, probably 100-yard run up, and he hit it probably at 45, 40 miles an hour. And I remember seeing the Ranger from the side. It came up over the hill. I have a car. It came up over the hill like this, so launched off the hill, flew probably 30 feet in distance, and in the middle of the flight path, it came down, like just super spontaneous, came down like this, and hit the ground just like that. Like the wheels didn't touch the ground at all. And I thought it was totally hilarious, being 15 years old, 14 years old. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Luckily, since we plowed snow with it, we had this thick bumper that the plow would mount on, and it stuck out a good few inches. And I don't think if it was for that, I think the vehicle would have went tail over nose, kind of like that, and completely rolled over. Probably would have ruined the whole thing. But luckily for that plow mount, we were able to save the vehicle. No one got hurt, so it was, since no one was hurt, it was just funny. And now that I look back on that, I realize that it was pretty stupid to do, and someone could have gotten hurt. We could have totally wrecked the vehicle. So I just kind of want to relate that to, if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough and be able to handle the consequences. Because as we look back on that moment now, 5 years later, it was a very stupid decision. But at the time, it was hilarious.